All right, let's dive into this explainer and tackle a deeply frustrating reality that honestly so many of us face. Have you ever found yourself working incredibly hard at your fitness routine? Showing up day after day, sweating it out, but seeing absolutely zero progress? Well, we're breaking down the source material today that reveals exactly why this happens. It lays out 3 core rules that will literally stop you from being a beginner forever. Let's get right into it.
I want you to picture this because it is painfully relatable. Think about day 1 at the bar. You walk up, grab it, hang there, and pull with all your might. Nothing happens. You hang there a bit longer, try again, and still nothing. You walk away telling yourself, hey, I just need to warm up more, right? But then week 6 rolls around. You walk up to that exact same bar, pull, and you get the exact same result. Absolutely nothing. You're completely stuck.
And here is where it really starts to sting. Just look at this stark contrast. There you are, 6 months into your training, and your pull-up count is identical to your week 1 numbers. 0. But then you look over at the other guy at the gym, the guy who started 3 whole months after you did, and he just effortlessly hits 10 clean reps. Listen, this isn't a problem of laziness. Your effort was never the issue. The real problem? You're pulling on the wrong things in the exact wrong order. You probably thought you knew the basics and immediately ignored them to chase something flashier. But the hard truth from our source material is that every single advanced calisthenics skill, we're talking muscle-ups, front levers, handstands, the whole shebang, runs entirely on the foundational strength built from those basic push-ups, pull-ups, and squats.
So, part 1, the forever beginner trap. Let's look at why effort just isn't always enough.
Moving on to part 2, master full range of motion. This is all about doing the actual work versus, well, faking it.
This right here is where most beginners are unknowingly cheating themselves out of real strength. On the one hand, we have the fake reps. It's a half push-up where the hips are sagging and the chest never actually touches the floor. Or it's a squat that stops short at 70 degrees simply because going lower feels too hard. People count these reps anyway. But then we have the actual exercise. Your chest must touch the floor, your chin must reach the bar, and your thighs absolutely must hit parallel. Your body only adapts to the physical demands you actually put on it, not the ones you think you're doing in your head. You have to get strong here first.
Which brings us to part 3. Don't let grip betray you. Let's talk about that dreaded mid-set failure.
Imagine you're mid-set. Your pull-ups are going incredibly well. You're feeling strong, your back is engaged, and then out of nowhere, your hands just stop working. They literally slide right off the bar. Just like that, your set is completely over, way before your primary muscles were actually fatigued. And what do beginners immediately do when this happens? They start pointing fingers. They blame their back muscles for giving out. They blame getting a bad night of sleep. They blame their pre-workout powder for not kicking in right. They will blame literally anything except the very thing that actually gave out, their grip strength.
So how do we actually fix this? Well, the answer is incredibly unglamorous. It's the dead hang. You just find a bar, hang from it, and hold on until you physically can't anymore. That is the entire exercise. As our source perfectly puts it, looks like you're waiting for the bus, works like nothing else.
Here is how this progression builds over time to create undeniable results. You don't start as an expert. You begin by just holding on for 20 to 30 seconds. Then you build toward a full minute. The source promises that just 1 month of dedicating yourself to this progression will make your pulling numbers go absolutely bananas. It's a straight line from weak hands to an ironclad grip.
Now I want you to anchor this exact number in your mind right now, 90. 90 seconds. Once you can successfully dead hang from a bar for 90 seconds straight, your grip officially stops being the bottleneck. It stops being the annoying thing that ends your sets early.
All right, part 4. Build strength with negatives. Basically how to train for what you can't actually do yet.
Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, my grip is fine, but I've tried everything and I still can't pull myself over that bar for even a single rep, you might naturally resort to jumping pull-ups. People jump up to the bar, immediately drop down, and proudly call it a set. But we need a little tough love humor here. As defined by our source, jumping pull-ups are mostly just falling with extra steps. They're not giving you the foundational tension you need to conquer the bar.
Negatives, however, are entirely different. Here is the precise roadmap. Step 1, jump to the top. Step 2, get that chin over the bar. Step 3, and this is where the magic happens. You lower yourself down as slowly as you possibly can. You want to control that descent so much that it actually hurts a little bit. That slow, burning descent, that is the real work.
The physiological reality behind this is pretty amazing, actually. Your muscles are naturally stronger when they're lowering a weight, the eccentric phase, than when they're pulling a weight. Because of this, you can build real, functional pull-up strength long before you have the ability to do a single standard upward rep. Give it a few weeks of this slow, painful lowering, and most people will easily hit their first clean pull-up.
And the beauty of this is that the exact same logic applies seamlessly to push-ups. If you can't do a full chest-to-floor push-up yet, please don't do the sagging hip version. Instead, get into the top position with your arms straight, lower your chest to the floor as agonizingly slowly as you can, and then reset back to the top by pushing up from your knees. That is still doing the fundamental work.
Just as a quick detour, our source material also offers a highly practical tip for complementing this foundational strength training. They recommend cross-weighted jump ropes. It's an excellent way to get in your cardio without wrecking your joints or eating into your crucial muscle recovery time. They even provided a 15% off code, YELLOWDUDE, if you want to check that out. Just a nice little bonus tip there.
Finally, Part 5. The unglamorous path forward. Trusting the process.
So the crucial point really comes down to these 3 unbreakable rules. 1. Do the fundamentals with a complete, honest, full range of motion. 2. Train your grip before it betrays and embarrasses you mid-set. And 3. Use slow negatives to build the strength for the things you can't do quite yet.
If you've been following along, you've probably noticed a theme by now, right? Absolutely none of these foundation building methods are flashy. The source hits the nail on the head here. None of this looks good on camera. Let's be real, nobody is posting a video of themselves doing a 90-second dead hang or struggling through a painfully slow negative push-up. It's completely unglamorous. But 3 months from now, when the clean reps start effortlessly stacking up, you will know exactly what built that foundation. Which leaves us with this final thought to carry with you into your next workout. Who cares how it looks today if it builds the genuine, undeniable reps of tomorrow? Are you willing to trade your ego today for real strength? Take these 3 rules, apply them honestly, and stop being a beginner forever.